Hello everybody, this is Jandy the Artsy-Rose, and I am honestly hoping that tonight we can do Philip's ending. And I also hope this file does not become, because I will be so aggravated. You complete my life. I have an idea how to live my life. I'm going to write a novel about us. It's a romantic comedy. We are going to have a wonderful life together. I love you. I'm very sure. Yes, this is what we were looking for.
Philip, open your eyes! He had lost consciousness after being stabbed by Orlando.
Do not grieve. His living body will become a dead one. He will have the right body suited to live here. Suited to life here.
Orlando's words struck me hard. If his body changes, will he be able to open his eyes? He won't fall asleep and stay that way, will he? I had that one thought playing through my mind for the entire night. No, Philip will wake up. As long as I believe it, then he will. I said and held his hand. The register of the dead lay open before me, beside me. Philip's name was now truly visible on the page. But even so, if he could just open his eyes, I couldn't wish for any more. If he would just open them. Philip. I spoke his name softly when... Philip! His features contorted once more before he slit his eyes. Jandy! Philip looked terribly surprised when he said my name. He sat up slowly. Philip! I'm so glad! Now that he was awake, I hugged him furiously.
What's the matter, Jandy? Why have you been crying?
I'm just so happy he woke up! I was really glad that he woke up. But his body is cold now. I gently pressed my ear to his heart. And
Well, oh my goodness, it's 5? Really? Maybe I can just get this in one full swoop. Jandy, am I?
expressions wavered slightly. Philip, I want you to keep calm and listen to me.
Okay.
I felt a bit anxious at a slight level of confusion evident in his expression. You see, I explained what had happened after Orlando stabbed him, and the fact that he was now dead.
So, you were telling me that I'm dead now?
He placed a hand over his heart. I really am glad that you are awake. But it must all be a shock for you, Philip.
No.
He shook his head calmly.
I belong wherever you are, and I had already made a Niflheim.
Philip! We embraced one another tightly. Oh, Philip! I'm so glad I got the chance to hold you like this more.
I thought I could hear someone calling me. It was you who called me, wasn't it, Jandy?
If you hadn't opened your eyes,
Jandy.
We looked deep into one. We then drew closer to one another, as if drawn by magnets, and kissed. Or at least we were about to when... Wham! Jandy! Your Majesty! King Jean had suddenly barged into the room, and Philip and I sprung apart. What's going on? A man here into your room despite the fact that you already have me? That's right, I'd completely forgotten, but I'm the king. But I never want to leave Philip's side ever again. Your Majesty.
Jandy, wait.
I was about to explain everything to the king when Philip stopped me.
Well, in all honesty, I didn't expect him to come out of nowhere like that. Oh, but that's no problem. That's no problem. That's no problem. Because it was so sudden. It was just so sudden. Oh, I've got this love challenge in the bag. Dang it. I've got... See? Mackerel. Holy mackerel. But it would be so short. I'll explain. Philip got up off the bed and stood protectively beside me. What do you want? The king eyed the both of us. Majesty. What? Do you want something from me? Do you want me for something? Allow Jandy to be with me. What? I love Jandy more than I could ever love anyone else. She's the only one for me. What are you talking about? I love Jandy. I'll never let her go no matter what. I'm asking you, please give up on your plans to marry Jandy. What? Please, Majesty. You too, Jandy? How is it that you've been talking about this without my knowledge? Philip is the only one I could ever love. What? Of course. I don't mean to not give you anything in return. What? If there's any woman who you wish as your own, I will write that story for you. But you never wrote the one about Jandy and me. That was because I loved Jandy too much. I couldn't write about a happy ending with another band, where she was with another man, but I will be very happy about any other woman for you from now on. I promise to write something you would enjoy. Any girl? Any other than Jandy? Anyone other? As many girls as I want? Yes. Frowned for a moment, but then... I don't say how I know anytime soon. Let's be honest. This is the genre we're talking about here. Alright. Your Majesty? Really? But since you're not my fiancé, now you can't be here anymore. Okay, I'll leave right away. I'll be in touch with you soon, Philip. So, there's already a girl he has in mind? After we watched the king leave the room, stepping loudly as he did so, Jandy, Philip! We hugged one another tight. And now you're mine and only mine. Our eyes met, and this time for sure, we were about to experience a deep, tender kiss. I'd moved from the castle to go and left before the end of the day. Is this alright? I feel like I'm intruding on you. Of course. But do you mind? You've been living in a nice big room up until now. And now you suddenly have to live in a small place like this. Of course, the castle may be spontaneous, but it doesn't have you there. You don't like small places? The smaller the better. That way I get to keep close to you anyways. Philip. We'll make renovations so it becomes a space and find it easy to live in as well. Yes, thank you. That sounds fun. When I think about our lives together from now on, the future before me looks bright. I've never felt so excited before. What's the matter, Philip? Why don't you look very excited? It's nothing. Philip seemed to think for a moment. Then, there's one thing that I am disappointed about. What is it? That I won't get the chance to propose to you again, above ground. I lowered my tone as well, having heard him mention that. That is true. All because I could do what I set out to. I'm sorry. His shoulders dropped, but then, it's fine. I mean, look. Now we get to spend an eternity together. It's not a big deal. Jandy. He wrapped an arm around my shoulders and pulled me close. He then pressed a soft kiss to my temple. I couldn't make one.
but I still promise to make you happy. I know. I love you, my dearest Jandy. It had been several days since I started living with Philip. Princess! Skeletano and JJ appeared suddenly appeared. Oh, Skeletano, it's been a while! I'm glad to see you so well, Princess. Don't call me that, Skeletano. I'm not a princess anymore. You'll always be a princess to me. Oh, Skeletano. Sorry, it's not home right now. It's you we came to see, Jandy. Me? Come with us. Okay. JJ took my right hand, and Skeletano took the left. And we left the house. This is...
Your wish can come true now, Princess.
My wish? Yes, you wanted to be proposed to.
Everyone necessary is accounted for.
I looked up to where Skeletano had pointed, and... Philip? Hello, Jandy. What's going on? I wanted to propose to you. I asked them some advice. I asked for some advice, and they made this place ready for me. Doesn't that look familiar? Oh! I looked all around and gasped. We've been here. Once upon a time. Yes, above ground.
The results of my research turned out well.
The two of us listened to Philip's description and worked together to create a similar vision. Wow. In front of you two?
Philip hasn't written anything new recently, so I'm having romance withdrawal. Romance withdrawal. I've never seen this kind of romance until now. Go on.
I smiled and turned my attention to Philip. That it might be good to have a proposal. Seeing him grin like that gave me butterflies. The light of my life. Beautiful flower that blooms above ground. There are no words that could describe how lovely you are. You are even more beautiful in this life, and I want you to be mine. Can you forgive me for my selfishness? Philip, will you walk at my side as my companion for all eternity? His words echoed softly in my ears. My answer had been decided 1,000 years ago. Yes, I would love to. I nodded and our onlookers clapped. Philip took my hand gently, and once again I was able to take in the pure happiness I now had found. Yay! My life. I have an idea how to live my life. I'm going to write a novel about us. It'll be a romantic comedy. We are going to have a wonderful life together. I love you. Ooh. Well, for those of you that don't know what I'm going to do now, I am most certainly going to work on getting Philip's mystical ending, and hopefully Mobizen will not go on me when I'm trying to get the parts that I didn't get. Well, everybody, I am Jandy the Artsy-Rose, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.